What's good? We back with another video. Welcome to the channel. My name is AL. This is F.O.M DTF. I love saying it. This sounds so good. As you guys can see, we've been missing off YouTube for like almost 2 weeks now. This is my actual third video that I'm actually dropping. So hope you guys can show me some love and watch the video. Go and watch all the old content that we have as well. We got 1,000 subs. Let's get the actual views up, the watch hours up, so we get some more rotation. We have a lot of things that's coming to the channel. I'm gonna try to go get my quality of the videos up, editing skills up, and try to make some things more entertaining for you guys. So if you can do me a favor, watch all the old contents, send me a comment. If I can respond back to you, let me know that you're watching the content, and I really appreciate it. But let's get to the video. So the main thing that I was focused on when I tried to build this channel was bring some awareness to the DTF and help people that was in the same situation that I was in. I spent so many thousands of dollars. I blew out so many printers, print heads, motherboards. I did so many things on the back end to get to where I'm at now with the DTF printing. So just telling my story is a long, it'll be a long one, to be honest with you. But to be summing it up in so many amount of words, I'm trying to just pick my words wisely. But my fiance, she said, "Hey, babe, I want to go and get into DTF," and I was like, "I want to get into t-shirt making and all this different type of stuff and directed garments." So I was like, "Oh, okay, what's that?" So she said, "Let me show you." So we looked online. She said, "Hey, this right here is directed garment, and this is DTF." So I looked at it and said, "Hey, I like the directed garment. I want to do that." She said, "I want to do DTF." I said, "Go ahead, do DTF. I'm doing directed garment. I like that." She said, "No, check this out. Look at this one. We can make these transfers and we can sell them to people as well and make them for ourselves and other customers. You own to something. And the quality is better." So I did my research. I'm like, wow, absolutely right. So we need to do DTF. So, but to make a long story short, I left a big piece out. What I meant to say is I had a friend of mine's and he was doing t-shirts with the cricket, and we was buying kings and queen shirts, his and her shirts or whatnot. And when I went to his house, when I placed the order with him, he was like, "Oh, I have your shirt did. I'm about to make your girl shirt." I'm like, "Dang, when we come back?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna do it real fast." And I was like, "Dang, that machine right there my girl was talking about, we didn't know the name of it, but she was showing it to me. I forgot the name of it." He's like, "Oh, this is the cricket." I said, "Wow." I jumped on the phone. I said, "Hey, babe, I'm here at his house. He about to make your shirt right now. Look, this is the machine that you want." I showed her. He said, "It's called the Cricut." And I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "That's the heat press." And like, this is why I press the images after I finish making them with the Cricut. Like with the vinyl, I weed them out. I said, "Okay, cool." So I said, "I'm gonna buy her that." So Valentine's Day came up. I bought her that. Bought her the heat press, the Cricut, the whole nine. Right? So once we got into the t-shirts, we started getting orders. 5 shirts, 10 shirts. We had 30 shirts, and then they wanted front and back. That became 60 shirts. We're like, "Dang, it's gonna go too much now. Can you do designs and pictures and at the same time?" We're like, "Oh, nah." So that's when we started getting into the actual DTF and directed garment. Now that's what I supposed to say first. So once we looked at it, I wanted to do directed garment. She wanted to do DTF. And I was like, "Nah, this is better." She said, "No, this is better. This is why." And so now the story picks up because I left the first part out. So now we actually get a L1800. We get the L1800. Printing is going fine. I liked it, print out nice images, but it was not as fast as I thought it would be. So we had financed it. We got the L1800 for like $4,000. And no, we didn't finance it. My bad. We was thinking about financing it. We ended up buying it for $4,000 because financing would have been like 7,000 to 8,000. So we ended up buying one. We was going to finance it because it was going to be cheaper at the time, and say, "Hey, if we finance it, we'll be able to save money and make money at the same time." So we decided not to do that because the APR and whatever. So we ended up paying for it. We get the printer. It printed super fine. We started doing a lot of numbers with the DTF prints. I mean, with the t-shirts, and the machine couldn't keep up. We like, oh. So we ended up getting done with it, but it just took longer than we thought. It took days instead of a week or two. I mean, instead of like 2 days, it took like 4 or 5 days. Then the machine's having problems and I have to figure things out or whatnot. And then it started just, picking up more and more. And we needed another machine. This machine ended up breaking down. So at this time now, we ended up getting another L1800 for a cheaper price. And I figured out that the L1800 that we got for a cheaper price was only like $700-800. And when I figured that out, I was like, man, we spent all this money on this printer right here. But now we go into the American version, which is the all black one that you see, this all plastic. The one I had was the Punran. It's on that channel. I watched a couple old videos. You'll see it on the channel. So when we had that printer, I was like, man, I should have bought 2 or 3 of these. I'd have been way cheaper and still have money left over. But anyways, what I'm saying is, you live and you learn. So what we did, we progressed as well. So we kept on with the business with the new printer we had, and then that printer took a crap on me as well. So now, what can we do at this point in time? I was researching the 24-inch printers and certain printers, and we came across the 7890, 7900, the P6000, the 78, the 70, what is that? The 70, the 9890, and the 7700, and we came across all these large format printers. And at this point in time, these printers was like $15,000, and people was actually paying the price for these printers. For a couple of people was selling them at this time. So I'm like, wow. So I was talking to my sister, and she was like, hey, I have a friend. She has a big printer, and maybe she can help you because she can do transfers for you because she does t-shirts and she print real fast. So at this point in time, I was like, okay. I needed some ink as well too. So that's why I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need more ink. So I said, okay, well, cool. Well, let me talk to her. So she was like, yeah, I have this big printer and I can help you print your prints out and such, this and that, blase, blase. And the printer I have is a certain model, and you can get this printer. It's like $15,000, and I knew that already. But she was paying payment. She financed it, so I said I'm not gonna do that. No way, buddy. So she told me the name of the printer, and I said, oh, that's that printer I was talking about. I thought you were talking about a totally different printer, some other. I said, I'm familiar with those printers. So she was like, yeah, but I learned that you have these printers, and you can go, and fix them yourself and this and that. If you can find one that's used. So I done that. I ended up finding multiple printers. I started buying the printers. Just buying them. And they was a chunk of change, a nice amount of money. Spent thousands and thousands of dollars on these printers. I had somebody who helped me and helped me as well with the purchasing of these printers. So so make a long story short, we started doing DTF. I ended up blowing the printer out, trying to get it up and going. I ended up burning another one out, blow 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 another one out. So I had one left. Somebody ended up blowing it out, called up some help who knew about DTF, or I thought they did, and they blew my printer out. So now, excuse me, I don't have any printers that I set out to transfer over and convert, build up, and print with. So I had to go further into the rut and had orders, but I was outsourcing to keep the business going. So I ended up getting one printer going, ended up getting another printer going, sell one printer, get another one, sell another one, get another one, and whatnot. So a couple years passed by. I was doing a lot of research, extinguished research. Indonesia, China, Japan, um, man, when I mean research, India, I was doing group chats, forums, finding old information for like 2009, 2005, you know, just getting on the internet, clicking on certain little chats and forums to find links that was dead and find another link here and there. And then I started finding a gang of different links and this and that. And a lot of videos of 15 years old, 20 years old, 18 years old, 9 years old, and all this information that I was just bombarded with about these printers. And some information I was like, dang, it's crazy I couldn't find this on the internet. When I just type up this, I can't even pull it up. You know, a lot of European, you know. So, yeah, I ended up finding some very, very valuable information. A lot of information that I actually found, I had to convert it or listen to it in subtitle in English and just look at what they was doing. I had to read and pause and rewind, go back 30 seconds, go back 2 minutes, or just watch the whole full video and go back through it and skip through pieces that I like, take out, and see what was going on. So I did a lot of different things from the back end to keep, you know, the information flowing so I can understand. So after I found a lot of this information, a lot of these printers that I deal with became more easier to work on, and I was able to learn my own methods based off of what I learned and what was going on with the printers and learning the importance of how everything flows together and how you can, you know, not skip any of the rules. If you do, then you're gonna be in trouble. So I learned a lot of different things, and it's on the back end to look at, and on the front end to be able to tell you it's a tedious job, very tedious. But anyways, I'm gonna just say that. But if I can figure it out, so can you. It's easy because you gotta just have an open mind, and you gotta use a lot of common sense because it's not as hard as it seems. It is, but it ain't. It's more costly than how hard it is to learn. Let me say that. But I appreciate everybody for watching the content. And I'm going to start dropping more videos. We're going to just be having conversations about this TTF printing. And then we start showing you the actual, what I mean, certain little pieces and snippets of what's going on to keep you guys entertained. And that's it. So thank you for watching the channel. Watch other videos. Share, like, and comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends anywhere. You have my okay to share my content. Appreciate you guys for watching. F.O.M DTF. My name is AL, and we out, and we will be back with another video. Peace. We gone. Yeah.